Welcome to Dad Life Gaming. This is one of the games that started it all. Oh man, I skipped over it. Alone in the Dark. Yep, that Alone in the Dark. The first one. The really kind of cheesy one. Let me adjust my size on the screen. No, it's set in 640 by 480. Oh, dang. Begin a new game. Pow. Check out those 3D models. Alone in the Dark. Yes, I'll be playing Alone in the Dark. I'm going to select Carnby.
On my door, a dull brass plate says Private Detective. The few friends I have call me Carnby. The others call me the Reptile. I don't care to think what my banker calls me. These days, I leave my letters unopened. Bills and threats to send in the receivers just ruin my day.
So, I mean, voice acting, right? This is 92? Is it 92? I mean, I don't even know. Give me a second here. Shoot, man. Yeah, 92. January 1, 92 was when this was released, which is weird, but whatever. Right? Full voice acting for the opening part, mind you. But, anyway, I digress. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Oh well. Anyway, Edward Carnby gets a letter from the other character saying, help me investigate my uncle's house. It's full of creepy and weird stuff, and he killed himself, spooky. Frog! Turn that down just a tad. And this is like just amazingly well painted graphical things, and then cheesy ass polygons, right? And this is 92, right? We're talking not even PlayStation 1. This is like 3DO Jaguar spooky hand. See, this was on the 3DO, the Jaguar, and PC, if I remember correctly. Explore. Grab a handful of snack real quick. That's not too loud. Welcome to anyway, yes, Dad Life Gaming Halloween Spooktacular, or whatever you want to call it. Shouldn't eat the nuts. Bad decisions made all around. All right. So this game has tank controls. There is a sprint, but it is incredibly hard to do. Some on the keyboards. Maybe it wasn't easier back in the day, but you bring up an action menu from an enter key, and you can see all your items, of which I have none. Fight, open, search, close, and push. So I'm going to push, and then you activate it by hitting the space bar. Now, I don't feel particularly like fighting that dude, but if Obviously, we'll have plenty of things to fight, plenty of monsters to kill. But in this game, the first 2 fights you can pretty much prevent by moving the wardrobe in front of the window. Critter bounces off, dies, or gets stuck and dies. I'm not really sure what's going on. Sound effects are on. Down. Mysterious. Indian cover. Okay, let me in. Let me in. By doing that, you literally solve the first 2 fights without taking a single hit. You don't get any luckier than that afterwards, though. Alright, what do you get in here? Rifle. And I think you might search all the books. A book. And a lamp. Alright.
Fragment of the Myth of the Golden Fleece. Translation, Edouard de Villebas.
Yep.
Then Perseus came across Ichthys, who had been turned into stone. He spoke to his companions and said, "Beware of the Medusa. He who looks into their eyes is doomed to the same fate as that which befell poor Ichthys, and will never more set eyes on Seriphos." "Must we go blindfolded?" asked Eumolpus. "Take up your bronze shields and polish them until they flash in the sun," answered Perseus. "Fill your hearts with courage. May Artemis guide us as though we were an arrow from her quiver." But Eumolpus was not satisfied. "Why do that, Perseus? Is 3 inches of sharpened metal not enough to destroy these accursed creatures?" Then Perseus drew his sword, which shone and glittered in the sun, and with it he dazzled Eumolpus. "Now what can you see?" the companions of Zeus' sons laughed. "Let us set to work, so that our shields may shine like mirrors."
That is a hint for solving a later problem, but I don't need that, so... Very primitive throw mechanism. Let's go pick up most of the items, but man. Oh yeah, we did get the letter. We should read the letter.
They are coming! I have freed hellish forces, and now the price must be paid. Decerto is the prey of evil.
Way to go, dummy.
The sun has set. They will find my body, but will not have my soul. I can imagine the master's fury and the terror in the hearts of his slaves. I hear their footsteps. Some may understand what I have done. May God forgive me. Farewell, Jeremy Heartwood.
Heartwood is the uncle when you're supposed to come find the other gal. We don't really need that, I think. It's been a few years since I've played this game, but let's see if I can remember. I don't know how many episodes this is going to be. This might be a quick 4-episode one. Might be a little bit more. Really would love to do like a bow. No, not that. Let's Nope. Well, portal. Is it? Spooky. So, forced angles are always kind of fun, but what we can use? Okay, it was full. Just to throw it now. Locked. What's in here? A zombie! Now we fight. We kick him. Wah! Yeah. If I remember correctly, the kick does the most damage, but... Wah! I mean, this is old school. Don't remember if something jumps through the window or breaks in the door. But key chests. We take a cavalry saber, which we can use to defend ourselves. A little bit. Probably right when I open it. Zombie. Yeah. Weapons are very useful. Unfortunately, this one will break rather short. It's not designed to do much damage. It's actually used in a puzzle later, if I remember, but... that's right, now we get this. This is where the guy jumps in. Dun dun dun. Where's it? After we search. So, if you wondered, what was it that we missed that we didn't get a chance to fight? Throw it, it's gonna break the face. What didn't we get a chance to fight? Ouch. Oh no, it broke! we didn't get to fight up in the attic. This thing. Whatever the heck that is. Zombie mouse. Well, fortunately now our saber is broken. Well done. We don't have any arrows, we can't shoot the bow. Nothing important. Why didn't I just go across? I'll show you. See that little area where it looks different right behind me? You go across that, it gives way and you die. What's in here? Turtle. Here. Oh, I got the right spot. Medicine cabinet. First aid case. Flask full of drink. What is it? We don't know. Give it away.
Ah.
Here's that. Heals you up a couple of points. You don't get many. Water. Alright. Okay. Definitely does something. Actions. Oh. That's important. That's not what's in here. Well, not because, believe it or not, there is, in fact, an item and inventory limit. Anymore. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Did I miss something? Important? Nothing important? No? Nothing. Things in the background. There it is. Must be in here somewhere. I feel like it would be like in here. Oh yeah, it is, because there's a key that I forgot to use. Duh. Mirrors. Very important. Now, don't get too close. That sounds terrible. Let's kill both of them so that way we don't accidentally walk upstairs and have it kill us. Let's save the game. That puzzle, I never figured out as a kid. Ever. I got to here, and I could never figure it out. And yeah, it's a little obscure. There's a reference to that in the book we found, the Golden Fleece book with the mirrors. I'm just a dumb kid. What do I know? Also, if you take a hit while you're holding the mirrors, they break and become useless, and you cannot complete the game. I'm on to you, statue. So that guy will attack and kill you if you try and take a sword. So we're just going to go down on. It's the ghost room. A ghost room. Yes, that is a ghost. Do not touch the ghost. The ghost becomes mad and attacks and kills you. Box of cartridges for shoot gun. For mammophone. Spooky ghost. Oh, photograph. Poker image box. For a spooky ghost with the eyes forward. And you will never come back here again. Let's stay here. It's the exit. Hey, look, it's the exit. We could try and run out. I'm not. No, you can't. Open the door, and then you get flung into another dimension and die. The end. Game over. Alright. What's this one? Zombie dinner room. That means that's the kitchen. Not ready to do that yet. Now, so one of the games I would love to do is Eternal Darkness, but that requires a couple of things. One, we capture the video off a GameCube, which I do not have. Two, we need to plug a GameCube controller to my PC, also that I do not have. Looking for something very specific. What's in there? Is it the jellyfish room? Yes, it is, and he can hit you from everywhere. Hear that? Ouch! Ooh. We'll just get out of here. Alright. How much better? 20 points better. Not that. Not the greatest place to leave that, but whatever. Alright. Huh. I think that's everything I needed from there. This room. Alright, well, we're just gonna take care of Mr. That guy. There's an Indian at the end of the hall. Only killed by hitting with the bow. Okay, there's a good story. Is it this book? Let's read it.
A Brightness from Afar by Lord Boleskine, an account of his...
Following a splendid journey, the sunny harbour came into sight. The locals were much impressed with one's arrival in their midst. One had time to sketch several of them and notice signs of degeneracy. Some children showed one their queer hands that would inspire uneasiness. Upon the promise of a few coins, a child is undertaken to reveal to one a most prodigious phenomenon of a natural order. One admits to being skeptical as to the prodigiousness of the marvel, whatever it may be. Indeed, one suspects it to be little more than an evening stroll to some charming wooden hut situated in the forest hereabouts. One will nonetheless go, for it is always well to submit to such local enthusiasms. One admits to being somewhat flabbergasted. The Milky Way shone like the fires of the apocalypse from the inky celestial vault. Certain distant stars, normally invisible to the naked eye, were clearly visible, glittering indeed with a strange intensity. The heavy clouds that had settled above the village had no hold over that place. It would be pointless to offer here the names of the constellations one perceived in utter clarity. Apart from the interminable length of such a list, one might conceivably risk being charged with exaggeration. The cross cast its shadow on the ground. The sea in the distance was dead calm. Tonight, one will return to that spot and draw those stars. Tomorrow night, one will at last see Halley's comet in all its brilliance. The youngster will carry torches, despite one's developed sense of direction. Honed by years of travel, one feels incapable of finding one's way through the dark forest unaided. The drawings will, one is convinced, set light to the souls of men. Such a moon! One lost count of the craters, so sharply was their definition. Loath as one is to seem excessive in one's appraisal, one cannot but feel that the forest clearing is indeed a place outside the common laws of time and space. Surely it is not an hallucination. How strange to consider that idle conversation, some research in the British Museum, and a voyage to this backward village should culminate in so astounding a discovery. It may be that others have noticed the extraordinary nature of that place. How else could one explain the presence of that cross?
I don't remember what purpose that book serves. And I think that all of them have a purpose. Now, I need a weapon. This dipstick has a sword. Huh. Ah, dang it. Phew. Phew. Throwing is not his specialty. Take that. Don't think we need the statue for you. So, if you saw me throwing this thing around, obviously trying to angle it to whack you, some point would you just come alive and just be like, nah, dude, you're done. Now I have a weapon to defend myself from all the critters that will inevitably show up. It just... angles. Alright. So important about this damn notebook. Oh.
Diary of Jeremy Hartwood.
Yeah.
September 27th, 1924. I have decided to keep this diary. Too many inexplicable events have taken place recently. Never have dreams so haunted my every waking moment. Perhaps my romantic mind was too dull, and has only now woken up to these new paths and visions. Some, seeing my recent paintings, may question my sanity. I can only ask them, what is sanity? Where does madness begin? September 28th, 1924. The night is pitch black. I am again drenched in sweat. I was wandering in the dunes, among giant standing stones. They were arranged in a circle, and the wind whistled about them. I plunged my hand into the soil and felt that repulsive thing which was trying to catch me. It seized me. I struggled to break free of its loathsome embrace and managed to tear my hand away. It was covered in sticky substance. I was gripping a knife. October 5th, 1924. The stone circle is a pentacle. Decerto's library is filled with books on the occult. I will study those books until I find some explanation for the dreams. The visions that haunt me must be connected to my discoveries. I shall have to undertake a profound exploration of my dreams. December 16th. Dear God, I have found the knife. It was hidden here, and what I have learned fills me with apprehension. It is a sacrificial dagger belonging to some unholy cult. The thought of that blade tearing through human flesh horrifies me, yet I must continue my research.
Decerto is a storehouse of treasures.
Or leave.
Was my father right, after all? January 23rd. I spend all my days plunged in dusty books. The servants are convinced I am mad. At night, I awaken them with my screams. The dreams are draining what sanity I still have. I have tried staying awake, but in vain. My visions have changed. No doubt the influence of my father's research. February 7th, 1925.
I always forget.
The Dark Man, that is what I call him, has revealed his true face to me. He appeared, as usual, near the fireplace. But this time, he approached me. His terrible smile will haunt me to my dying day. His breath was ice, and his burning eyes froze me. I could not move. I know, as surely as I have ever known anything, that the face I saw, the face that has turned my nights into hellish torture, is the mask of death. March 10th. My exhaustion is beyond description. The endless reading burns my eyes. It seems that pirates frequented the area. Dr. Herbert insists I keep to my bed. I have moved to another bedroom and sleep much better now. The Dark Man has not gone, however. I know it. He will wait for as long as he must. Unless I, Jeremy Hartwood, can find a way to send him back to whatever hell he comes from. March 11th. My poor knowledge of Greek and Latin is a serious handicap to my reading. I have, nevertheless, made a great step forward.
Poor knowledge.
I drew the symbol on the floor.
Most people these days
He can no longer go there.
No knowledge.
I want him to understand that I can do the same thing in my bedroom.
Symbol.
I can imagine his rage and frustration. Only last night he found his way back into my dreams. March 13th. The translation will seriously dent what money I have left. I cannot paint. My pictures are clearly the work of a lunatic. The collector Thornhill's embarrassed smile was proof of that.
Oof.
March 29th. He has come back. He found the door to my dreams. I am too weary to attempt any defense. I have no strength left to fight, and he knows it. He considers me dead already. Could I possibly? March 30th. How ironic! The cave my father sought for so many years is here, beneath the house. Waits. The butler discovered a crack in the cellar wall. A breeze blows in through it, icy and repugnant. I am filled with horror at the thought of my father dying in this place. I will carry to my grave the vision of his face contorted in the agony of that fatal heart attack. His body was twisted. He had wept. His fingernails were torn and bloody from scrabbling at the floor. Dr. Gray concluded that death had been due to a heart attack. It was Waits, who some time later was informed that my poor father had in fact bitten off his tongue and choked on his own blood.
Yay!
March 31st. I explored the caverns in a dream. The Dark Man came with me. Strangely, I felt almost well. How can I describe what I saw? No. What words are capable of explaining such evil? I realized that my death was of no interest to him. The Dark Man wants something else. He seeks a body. His avid servants are now free. I am the cause. It is almost funny. A curse is on Decerto. From the foundations to the very rooftop, I can no longer struggle, let alone eradicate the evil that grips the house. The end is very near, I can feel it. I have taken the decision to May he who finds this diary pray for my soul.
Well, there you go. That is quite the partial explanation of what's going on. I mean, something evil's in the house. Yeah, we know that. Zombies and rat critters and jellyfish and demons that don't like the mirrors. Yeah. That's right, I can't go that way because I don't have... Oh. Can I open the store yet? It's locked. Alright, we'll go down on the floor. Just in case, what do we got here? Soup. And some rolls. Oh, yeah. Full of water. Box of shoes. A gun. A jug. Yuck, human flesh. Phew. Leave it there. I want to say, like... Matchbox. In the pantry. Key. Crackers. Biscuits. Here. A knife. Another knife. All right. I think. Fight. I think this is where we're going to cut it for here. This episode of Dad Life Gaming, Spooktober edition. Yeah, I remember this game pretty well, and I don't know how many episodes, but let's see what it ends up. If this is like 2 or 3 episodes, then I'm definitely gonna do something else too. Well, maybe a couple things. Spooktober. But anyway, thank you for watching Dad Life Gaming, and hopefully we'll enjoy this episode, and I will see you next time. Take care. Take care.